taking my glasses off first and getting as close as possible, but I don't know if you can see this dry skin here. Like, it's very difficult to see it. Anyway, I have a big patch of dry skin here, all over my cheekbones. I'm looking quite flushed as well, and it's due to the morphine that I'm taking, so I have to be quite intensive with the skincare that I'm using at the moment. So anything that's hyaluronic acid based is a godsend. However, what I'm going to put on today is a lot of face oil, because I'm just going to be chilling out for the rest of the afternoon. If you follow me on Instagram or if you read my blog, you will know that I am a diehard fan of the Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Nourish mask. This is probably one of the only things that I can rely on to really hydrate my face and leave it all plump before I continue further skincare. It gives me that little bit of extra. Put a thick layer on, I leave it for about 10 minutes and then I just massage it in before doing the rest of my skincare. It's lovely. Concentrating the thickest layer in the centre of my face, forehead and here, and then I am going to grab Vogue magazine and a coffee and relax. Then we're going to use the Bobbi Brown. This is the hydrating face tonic. I love this. I love the smell of it. I love how it feels on my face. It's just wonderful. I also don't put my toner on a cotton pad. I put it in the palm of my hand and press it into my face. This one feels more like an essence than it does just a straightforward toner. I think it's just, the scent of it is just absolutely incredible. Love it. So fresh. Then I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Extra. This is the Repair Moisturising Balm. So it's incredibly thick. As you can see, it's quite a heavier consistency than most. You only need a tiny bit. This is my go-to for when it's in the winter, when it's cold and my skin's chapped, so it's ideal for now. This is a really good cream if you wanted to put a thick layer on and leave it before you go to bed. This is just, but I like to have a really good massage. Usually if I'm using like my roller or my gua sha, I'll do this with something else, but it's nice just to manipulate this one with your fingers as you're massaging it in. Lovely. And finally, this Little Wonder product. Would you believe that I've had that for several months and used loads? You really don't need a little bit. The only thing that I'm going to disagree with is the dispenser, because it is a pain in the bum. So we'll have to work on that. I've got about 4 or 5 drops. I'm warming it up in my hands and then I'm just going to press it into my skin.